What up, fam? What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. This time around, we have Tool with 46 and 2. All right, now the last one I did was H, and after H, there is an instrumental. It says right here, it's called Useful Idiot. So I'm just gonna do Useful Idiot with this. So I'm gonna play Useful Idiot, and it's gonna go right into 42 and 6. All right. Look, man, we've done Stinkfist, Eulogy, H. Now we're here, man. We are almost halfway through this album. This album has been really, really dope so far. If you want to know how I feel about the prior songs, go watch the prior videos. They are here. And I didn't just do this album, I did Undertow, and I also did their EP before Undertow, Opiate. There's reviews to all of those out there, all right? And we're just trucking through this album. So let me know what's your favorite song from this album. Let me know if you're enjoying these reviews so far. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and of course, I got the lyrics. Let's go ahead and listen. Like I said, I'm just gonna let it play from Useful Idiot right on to 46 and 2. All right, let's go ahead and listen. It's just kind of like static and distortion. 'That was a nice little intermission. Yeah. I love how silent that is.
I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. I've been wallowing in my own chaotic, insecure delusion. I wanna feel
breakdown. It sound like hand drums. All right, let the drummer get some.
My shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Softness on armor, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow, coming out the other side. Stepping through the shadow, 46 and 2, just ahead of me.
Ooh. Get a drummer some. Get a drummer some. Get a drummer some. That's all I can say. Get spectacular drumming, especially towards the end. The drumming all over this album actually has been ridiculous, but this one was really over the top. Phenomenal drumming. I love how, like, the beginning, once you start to hear the vocals, it's low. It's kind of like the vocals are in the shadow itself. You know what this remind me of? Like, if you know anything about Carl Jung, he always talk about your shadow self. It's kind of like your true self in a sense, but it's the darker version. It's the self that you truly want to be, but you can't show people. And Carl Jung basically talk about how to use that shadow self to achieve what you want, because that's the bravery. I'm not talking about your drunk self when you get drunk and then you have some demons in you and you just let them run rampant. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like your true actual self, the side of you that the world might not understand, so you repress it. But that's the same self if you learn how to fuse it with who you are now. Uh, you could essentially become the greater version of you. Um, if you, I think Jordan Peterson says, if you are able to become a beast but control it, find your inner beast and control it. I think this is what this song is about, kind of like this metamorphosis, but that new you is emerging from your shadow, basically. But it's dope how Maynard, he could go from like this silent, not this silent, this kind of quiet voice to this aggressive voice, and it's always dope. And I feel like when it comes to, when we talk about heavy metal, this is obviously progressive heavy metal. I feel like that's why they have such a following, just their unique approach. Somebody actually wrote in the comment section that Tool is just like every other metal band. I tend to disagree just because I see just the way they approach even just the recording and the mixing and the arrangement is kind of different. But of course, they do sound like a metal band. I could see the similarities between Tool and another metal band. At the end of the day, that is the genre. So whenever you're within a genre, it's gonna sound like that genre. But it does matter what you add to it. But as far as when it comes to lyrics, a lot of these lyrics, they sound like the person writing the lyrics was going through some, kind of like some soul searching and, probably, um, reflecting on how to get to the next level or how to embrace some of these darker sides of myself and how do I share it in a way that's poetic. Not only that, a way that's relatable. But all I can say is I can picture this live. Like this would go crazy. Actually, this whole album would go crazy live. So I could imagine a show with Tool. But then again, I think a lot of heavy metal would shine brighter on a big stage. It's just that type of energy. But y'all let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. I could be wrong about everything I'm saying. It's just some things that I'm observing as I listen to this album. But yeah, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate y'all. Yeah, it does let me know that you guys want me to continue on this tool journey, and I will. I will. All right. I might take some breaks, but I will. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. And guess what? You better be there. Peace. Hold up.